Welcome back, everyone, as we continue our playthrough as VTH FC. In our current season, we're in Skybet League 2. Where we left off was with our match against Barnsley on the 19th of August. It was just after that exciting win on penalties in the Carabao Cup first round. Here's what's happened since then. Besides me going to France and coming back, which is why we haven't had videos sooner. Carabao Cup second round, Salford beat us 2-1. Super disappointing. I didn't even think to record it because I was sure we were going to win that one. Just didn't work out that way. We've had a good run of form in the league, however. We had a draw against Stevenage, a 4-1 victory over Exeter, a loss in our Papa John's Trophy group stage, a loss to Swindon 2-1, but we've knocked off Carlisle and Salford. We got our revenge on them, 4-1. We're coming up on a really important one, though. We're coming up against Stockport. So here's the current situation. After 7 games, we are currently in promotion territory. As things stand, we would be promoted to League One. We'd get one of those 3 automatic promotion slots. Notts County, our old friends from the National League from last season, are right there with us. So big match against Stockport. We're tied with 13 points. This is huge. So let's see what happens. So I want to talk a little bit about some of the players we've got this season. Dujon Sterling is one here. He played for Stoke the previous year, 39 appearances. He's made 4 appearances for us so far, an average rating over 7, doing really well. He's a solid player. We've got him on $400K per year, but he's already he's a transfer. He's got a value here of between $1.5 and $3.5 million. So that's a solid pickup that we were able to make. Let's talk about who else we've got now. I mean, just look at the ratings for all these guys. Jack Lancaster is just playing out of his head right now. 6 goals in 7 appearances this season. What an absolutely ridiculous steal he has been for us. 155 per year, and we've got him at that for the next 3 seasons. So huge for us. He came from Cambridge the last couple of years, played for Ipswich before that. So those are just a couple of the players that we've got. We're going to go ahead and dive into this one. I'm not going to make any changes to our tactics. We're going to keep it exactly as it is right now. Yeah, forget that. Yeah, that's good. We'll go with that. Okay, so here we go. Huge early in the season matchup for us. See how we match up against one of the teams that we are competing with for that automatic promotion. Forget the playoffs, man. We want automatic promotion this year. Top 3. Let's see what happens. You can see Barrow has moved up into 3rd as things stand. But we're obviously looking to get out of here with 16 points and to keep our place in 3rd. Looks like things are pretty even so far. Relatively quiet first half. We are dominating possession. All right, Paul Mullen back to McElmont. There's Lancaster, our big star so far this year. We're moving the ball well. Oh, here comes Marcel. Oh! An early chance that gets blown right there. That's okay. Move this ball out of the way here. All right, we're running it up the right side again. That is our kind of preferred way to do this. Here's Lancaster. He's going to come in and take it himself. Oh, what a goal. That's 7 goals in 8 games for Jack Lancaster. He has been absolutely ridiculous, and he's over there celebrating with the away fans in the corner. Look at this. Forget crosses, man. He just brings it in himself. That tough angle with the left, and he nails it home. And there you see the away fans right over there in that corner. He goes right over there to celebrate with them. Love to see it. Another chance up that right side again. We're going to switch the play over to the left this time, though, to John. Into O'Connor. And Sterling gets it. Should have been a second goal. Should have been. It's all right. Solid first half for us so far. We're in 1 minute of extra time here in the first half. Our good ball movement going on there. Short passes. Now we're going to make a run. Oh, he gets past him. And there's Lancaster for his second goal of the game. He's got the brace in the first half. Beautiful play down the left side, though, to make that happen. That was some lovely stuff right there. It starts with John up to Marcel, who gets past the defense, and then just a perfectly weighted ball right where it needed to be. That's a solid first half. Pretty happy with that, but I do notice that we're doing fairly good right now as far as the energy levels go. Marcel's had a fantastic game. He's a loan player for us. We've got him on loan. He's only 20 years old. Look at that, from Leicester City. He's worth 7 to 11 million. No wonder we're getting such great play out of him. Average rating of 7.38 so far. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's see if we can finish this one up. Play as well in the second half as we did the first. Would love to see Lancaster get that hat trick. He's got to be an early favorite for Player of the Year for us and maybe for the league. Oh, boy. Woo, that was close. That was real close. Momentum's still in our favor, though. Let's start taking a look at who we might think about substituting here. Might bring in Hayden. Get some fresh legs back on defense. Going to move into second place if the results hold. And just like that, I dropped to third. No sooner had I said it. All right, what else? Yeah, I think Denzai's seen better days. We have Romain Sawyers, who I picked up. Former West Brom player. He's played for some other teams too, but as a West Brom fan, I'm most familiar with his time with West Brom. Come on, Lancaster, let's get another one. Although I'm perfectly content for things to stay the way that they are. It's a solid game for us. 2-0 win. Not a thing wrong with that. We had 8 shots on target. All right, good stuff. Okay, so some good news. We picked up another pretty solid player. Center defender Lewis Gibson. He was with Bristol Rovers, made 28 appearances for them, and just made his first appearance for us in the Papa John's Trophy, which is not a competition that is going particularly well for us right now. We just lost 3-0 to Barnsley. Before that, I got that 2-0 victory over Stockport, which was huge. And then I turned right around and lost 2-1 to Rochdale. Why does that matter? Because Stockport's right behind me in the standings, and Rochdale's in relegation zone. They're 23rd right now. In fact, that was their first win of the season, was defeating me 2-1. So, tough run of form after 3 straight victories for us. So it's kind of up and down right now. And now we get Notts County, another big one. They're in first place currently right now, only 1 loss on the season. So this is a big early test for us as we are now out of the automatic promotion zone right now. Let's see what we can do. So I was looking at my roster, and I noticed that Paul Osu, who's only 22 years old, he's Ghanaian. He's got a pretty low transfer value, but that's not my deal right now with him. My deal with him right now is, let's take a look at him for a second. First of all, he's pretty far down the list of players that are potentially going to offer me anything at all. He does have a little bit of potential, but really he's just kind of an emergency player. He's got good agility. He's actually got some decent numbers in some areas, but has just not performed all that well for what I need. And he's making $405,000 a year, which means really I need, that's dead weight I need to cut. And we are getting some offers for him, which is fantastic news. I'll basically let anybody take him. I just want to cut the salary off the books. So we've got Accra Lions, Hearts of Oak, and Asante Kotoko, who have all made offers on him. We're going to accept every offer we get. All right, we're adding another player here. Going to try to start cutting some dead weight from the roster where I'm able to. Dan Gosling's 33 years old, pretty experienced player. Our scouts have him rated pretty high. No real weak spots except maybe agility. But he's actually been playing for Watford, so he's used to a pretty high level of play. He actually played for Newcastle United for a time. So this guy's got experience. He's got a little bit of what we need, so we're going to accept that. We only had to spend $6,000 on the transfer budget, and we're only going to have to pay him $222 a year. That's a pretty solid signing if he turns out to be the player he appears to be. We do have an injury here. Michael Jacobs is going to be out for between 4 weeks and 2 months. But it's time for the big showdown with Notts County, who's sitting first place right now. All right, here we go. Just another in a string of really important matches that are going to determine whether or not we can get in that automatic promotion zone. We're kicking off right off the bat. Lancaster's going to go to Mullen. How about this? A first 15 seconds. Oh! Less than 15 seconds in, and we score at home on Notts County. That could not have gone any better. Look at this. We go right out to Delaney, who goes up to Lancaster, who's been our star this season. Mullen's already out in front, and he puts it home past the keeper. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now we just need to keep it going. We're at home. The crowd's into it. Can we get a second one in less than 14 minutes of gameplay? Wouldn't that be something? McElmont's going to come around. There's Wick, and he heads it in. What? This team, man. We lose games we should win against last place teams, and then we come in against the first place team and go up 2-0 in the first 14 minutes. They're up for the big games, and then they just play like crap in the ones that they should win. Oh, we're not gonna call this offside. No. Nope, they didn't call it. Okay. Well, we don't have VAR, I don't think, in League 2. So I think we're safe for now. No, I'm sure they don't have VAR because they don't have VAR in the championship. Oh, boy, that was close. This is going to be an exciting match. Our XG is only 0.5 and we've got 2 goals. Love it. Now, Notts County like to play a tiki-taka. They have a very similar kind of style of play to us where they'll do a lot of passing, make a lot of quick moves, and they're not just trying to get it down the field. They're trying to work their way through the defense kind of clinically. You can see them doing that here. It's real similar to how we play. We're not putting a lot of pressure on the ball, though. At least not on when they're on defense. Or on their defensive end, I should say. All right, we've got it back. Let's see if we can make a run. Over to Declan John, up to Marsal, back to John. We're looking for somebody to make a run here. Nothing happening so far. Pretty content to just hold possession. Oh, bad pass. Trying to get it to Mullen. There goes Wick again, and once again tried to feed it into Mullen. There were just too much there. All right, here comes Lancaster. He's got it out of the wing. He's going to cut it inside to Mullen, who got fouled. That's a penalty. We're going to see a yellow card on that too? Maybe not. Come on, Super Paul Mullen. 3-0 in the first 20 minutes against the first place team, our old rivals from Notts County. Lovely. All right, now we've just got to hold it. We're playing cautious. I mean, it's not like we're being super aggressive here. Listen to that crowd. They are so into this right now. Switching play over to Declan John. Bad pass. It's all right. Ooh, that was good. These guys can real quick get right back into this thing, so we've got to be careful. They've got the talent to do that. Here comes Langstaff making a run. Oh, Bishop was there. Beautifully done. That'll be a corner for Notts County. And we need to start marking some of these guys. Uh-oh. Get it out of there. Oh, boy. They have come close several times. We've got another corner. Man, action-packed first half. Let's acknowledge that. All right, cleared out. Momentum has gone over to Notts County's way. But here's the thing. We win this match, we're a point out of first place. Man, all we had to do was win that game against a relegation team, and we'd be in first place right now. But losing the teams in the relegation zone. Bishop's right there. They're getting shots on goal, but I don't know what Bishop was thinking there, just sitting it down like that. They're getting shots on goal, but they're not making anything out of it. All right, we're going to make another run. There's Wick. He's going to go to Mullen, who's got some room. Back to Marcel to Lancaster. Lancaster looked like he was offside. But apparently not. We're going to get a corner out of this. Wouldn't it be something to go up 4-0 at half? Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I'm ecstatic with 3-0. All right, we're going to go into halftime with a 3-0 lead. I am really, really happy with that. We're definitely playing above our expected goals. Everybody's happy right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at... Everybody's in pretty good shape in terms of fatigue right now. We're playing cautious, so it's not like we're playing super hard. Would love to see Mullen pick up that third goal and get the hat trick. But we're having a solid game all around. All right, Bishop's going to play it out of the back. We're going to Gibson, one of our new players, over to Declan John. He's going to look for Mullen in the middle. Mullen's going to make a run to Wick. And Wick's going to go to Marsal, who's going to... nothing. I think they were trying to hit Lancaster there. Lancaster's been quiet the last few games after a really strong start to the season. We're in the 61st minute now. Langstaff's been their go-to guy in this game so far. We've seen him a lot. Here it comes in. Oh, boy. Still looking good. Still looking good. Let's get Dan Gosling some action here. One of our new players. And honestly, for that matter, it looks like Lewis Gibson's not had a particularly great game. We're going to bring in Hayden. Just bringing in some fresh legs on defense. All right. We're doing our thing. Passing it around. Losing possession. That is not our thing. Oh, there's Langstaff. That's the guy I've been worried about. And he just got his first goal. Yeah, he's been solid in this game. He's been real solid. And it all starts with the mistake there, giving up possession in a dangerous spot. Carter finds Langstaff running, and he just chips it in. That was a nice goal for them. All right, we got to be careful here. All right, things have gotten quiet. I think we're going to nail this one. We're going to be sitting third because of goal differential after giving up that goal. But, man, can't complain about that at all. That was a solid performance. It puts us back into automatic promotion. But look how tight the top is. Granted, we're only, not even a fourth of the way into the season so far. But it's a solid start. I'm very happy with that. I love this. So Steve Parkin, who's my assistant coach, was given an interview with the press, and he was asked, who do you think will win the Sky Bet League 2 title this season? He said, VTH FC. Love the confidence. No reason to think we can't do exactly that. So some of the guys that I'm trying to sell and dump their salaries not surprisingly, we're not finding a home for them. Miles Kenlock's a perfect example of that. That's weird. Oh, we released him. That's why. Okay. I did say sell or release, so we must have released him, which that's going to take some money out of the transfer budget to do things like that. But we've still got $440,000 left in there. So just trying to dump some of that dead weight. Right now, our finances look like this. We've got only $11,300 in current spending on the payroll. So we've got about $2 million in available payroll. But I don't want to go right up to that limit. I'd rather keep some available in case we have an injury, in case we need to make another signing down the road, things like that. Obviously, Jack Lancaster's been our best player so far this year. But let's take a look and see who do we have upcoming. We've got Northampton, Leyton Orient, Grimsby, and Walsall are the next 4. So Walsall's in second place. That's going to be a big one. That might be the match we end this episode with. Leyton Orient down there kind of in the middle. Grimsby's down there lower. So a couple of winnable games for us. I am convinced this team hates me. They hate me. They are putting me through things I should not have to go through. As I mentioned, we win the big games against the top teams, and then we struggle with everybody else. Coming off that big win over Notts County, we lose 1-0 to Northampton and 3-1 to Leyton Orient. These are teams we should be beating. They're mid-table teams. Oh, that's frustrating. All right, well, that brings us up to Grimsby and then Walsall. Let's see if we can turn things around against Grimsby, who are in 22nd place right now. Oh, that's brutal. We're at 19 points now. Walsall's at the top of the table, 6 points clear of us. We are still just, well, Notts County's got a game in hand. But so we could potentially, if they win that game in hand, we could potentially be 5 points off the automatic promotion places. Now that is more like it. They heard me complain about how they're killing me with this gameplay. So what do we come back with? Charlie Wick with 4 goals in that game. Fantastic. Look at that. 39th minute, 41st minute. Paul Mullen in the 44th minute. Wick with he had a hat trick in 8 minutes of game time in this one. So good. So good. Love to see it. Much, much, much more like what we need to be seeing. And that 5-goal win is really going to help us with goal differential in a really tight race right now. So that gets us within 2 points of Stockport for that final automatic promotion slot. And that is going to bring us to our match against, who are we playing now? Oh, it's Walsall. They're now in first place. Huge, huge game. This is potentially an opportunity for us to draw even with them in the standings. So let's see what happens. Going into that one, it's at home. That was a 5-0 away win for us. So we've got Walsall followed by Tranmere and Barrow. FA Cup first round is going to be coming up. That'll probably be in our next episode. But let's bring on the showdown. All right, so while all that's going on, it's time to make a big improvement in our backroom staff. General manager Zach Edwards was great when we were kind of lower on the totem pole, but now that we're moving up, now that we have higher ambitions, it's time to make a change. And there's a significant difference between Chris O'Raw, who we're looking to sign, and Zach Edwards, who is currently in the role of general manager. Really, there's just no comparison at all. One is just so much better than the other. So we're going to make this happen. We're going to ask Chris O'Raw to take over those duties. It's not going to cost us anything to do that. So we've terminated Zach Edwards' contract. In the meantime, we're also looking at upgrading our sports scientist role. So Craig Smith is the guy that we're looking to hire here. Let's take a look and just compare him with Owen Jackson, who it is that we're asking him to replace. And I love that they have this kind of feature here where you can do that. You can compare two. Again, big difference between the two. Look at people management, 18. Working with youngsters, 16. Adaptability, determination, judging player potential, level of discipline. Good for both of them, but Yeah, again, no comparison between the two. These are important changes that we need to make. So let's go ahead and confirm that. And we are trying to pick up Matty Longstaff, who's a 23-year-old midfielder and shares a name with that really key player for Notts County. We're going to have to adjust our transfer budget a little bit to make this happen. But I think he's going to be a solid pickup for us at central midfield. Played 14 games for Newcastle United over the last 8 years. Honestly, 8 years, he has 14 appearances. What was the guy doing? Well, he was a youngster, so I guess he kind of came up through their system. Okay, here we go. It seems like we've had a lot of these, but another really, really important game. I'm hoping the momentum from that big 5-0 win can push us to a huge win here at home against the first place team. All right, we have 94% of the possession right now. What is going on? Dang, all right, now they're starting to get a little possession. Wow. But none of that kept us from almost giving up a goal right there. 21st minute. All right, so far so good. Bishop taking his time, looking for somewhere to go with it, and then he just boots it down. Marcel gets there first. Oh, man. Second goal of the season. And an assist for the keeper on that one. Way to go, Bishop. Typically, we play it out of the back with short passes, but that's not what happened right there. That was an unusual play for us. I'm really surprised Marcel got there first. And then he comes in and he knocks it in himself. Beautiful. Everybody else was covered. It was really the only option he had in that case. Lovely, lovely stuff. Once again, we're scoring way above our XG. Barnsley would move into first place with a game in hand. But that's okay. We will take second right now. Momentum's been pretty much our way. We've dominated possession. We might try to get one more right here before half. Mullen wins it. Goes over to Sterling. He's going to come right down to the wing with it. He's going to try to cross it in. He beats everybody and then makes a terrible, terrible decision. All right, that's halftime. So far, so good. I'm pleased with that. Dominating possession. Need more chances, though. We're not getting enough chances on shots right now. Looks like Lewis Gibson could use a replacement. He's pretty tired already. So we're going to get him out of there. Oh, no, Wick. That's a red card. Oh, what was he thinking? Oh, what a stupid decision, dude. I cannot even believe he made such a poor decision. All right, we got to drop to very defensive. Let's go ahead and take a look at where we're at now. We're going to have to move Paul Mullen over to a sole striker here in the center. We're actually going to drop him back right there. What a poor decision by one of our best players. I hope it doesn't cost us the match. Gonna have to play some real defensive football now in a tight match. Wouldn't it be something if we managed to get a goal, though? Sterling's gonna bring it down and easily give up possession. Now they're making a run. Oh, that was too easy. But Bishop is there to make the stop. I have a feeling that the next 30 minutes or so of this game are going to be pretty much like that. Bishop's there. He brings it home. Fearless goalkeeping. He's been solid for us since we picked him up. We do have some tired players out there, though. Oh, boy. Particularly defense. I think we're going to have to get some fresh legs in there. I thought we had already subbed Gibson, but I guess not. All right, we got to hit play. That helps. All right, fresh legs are in there. I don't think we have any more subs. 20 more minutes we got to hang on. No! Oh. Come on, Bishop. He stopped it! Yes! My man! Wow. All right. Now we got to defend the corner. It's going to be 20 minutes of this. Really tense. Hopefully the home crowd can will us to victory down a man. Ah, boy. All right. Hayden. Oh, that would have been something. About 12 minutes to go. Their XG is 1.37. Ours is 0.59, but we're winning. They've had 25 fouls in this game. 26 now. We did it. A 10-man VTH FC squad gets a victory over first place. That was a huge, huge win for us. And so now we sit in second, just a point behind Barnsley, who has a game in hand. But we're in a three-way tie right now with Walsall and Notts County, but we just beat both of those teams. We've just got to learn to start beating the teams that we should beat. And we'll be okay, and we'll secure our second straight promotion and end up in League One at the end of the season. Let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. We'll be back again soon with another episode. Thanks for watching.